People were calling me. They said I should not come out. Please, that wherever place I am, that I should remain there. I told them that I'm coming. I'm coming.
Okay.
When I get to my church, I saw army. I saw police. I saw DSS. I saw the uniform I never have not seen before. NEPA, brigade, scout, everything was there to make sure I didn't call any particular group that will come and stop them. One big man, a judge in the church, asked them, which court gave this order? They said that he should come to government house and find out. Did you know what they have did to me because of Biafra, and you are asking me to step down? Did you know? Did you know the pain? Did you know? Have you ever built a mansion and it was pulled down? Talk more of the one that has speakers. Speakers. When I mean speakers, the last speaker we bought in the church was, as at then, 8 million too. The way this thing that bring it back is not involved. The people that mounted it is not involved. Just they go and check. The speaker called Virgin. All these things was destroyed. I don't want to be emotional because of Biafra. They know they can't touch me because many that tried it has faced so many problems. So they're afraid of touching me, which I know they will still come back. They will still come back. I hold Biafra spiritually, and through me Biafran will come. And that is my promise to Biafrans. If I've lost everything, I will not lose Biafra. Somebody saw me where I was sharing money. I was giving out money like madman. And he come to me, he said, why am I doing this? That is the question from Emma. Have you done something that somebody asks you, why are you doing this? Have you done something that somebody said, why are you doing this? A government official with escort, policemen, they parked one side, come down from their car and they meet me, and the woman said to me, sir, may I know you? Why are you doing this? And I answered the woman, they took everything from me. They take everything from me. Before my face, Promised Land Church headquarter was brought down to nothing. When I mean brought down to nothing, brought down to, you will not know that something was there before. I was taken to Abuja. I spent how many months in Abuja? Before coming back, I lost most of my big members. I lost them all. I lost them. It's only a minister that will understand when you leave your church. There are people that are there because of you. So when they didn't see you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, some don't have strength. Some don't have that endure France, many left. I wanted to hang myself. Not even I wanted, I try hanging myself. There I know that Biafra will come. There I know that it is a mandate given to me by God that Biafra will come. If I lose everything, I will not lose Biafra. Another person asked me a question. He said, sir, these people you are doing all these things for, will they remember you? Will they know that you are doing all this for them? And my answer to the person is, I don't care. And I'm not doing it for Biafran to recognize or to remember me. I'm not. Because God did not told me that I should do it for Biafran to recognize me. He said I should do it for my people to be free. And I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This whole money I'm spending here and there is the money that we fixed. I'm going to use it to build a bigger church. The money that was given to me. That's why some say that it's a ritual money. Some say everybody is saying what. But I myself, I don't care what people say. I am not Okonkwo, I'm not Okafo. Everybody has his father's name to answer. Brothers, if you think it doesn't concern you, very soon it will concern you. It's a promise. All of you that are relaxed now, very soon you will understand. You will. You will understand the reason why we need to be free. You will. Why I said I need men, it's not because of money. I don't need anybody's money. Any day I come out here online to ask of money, you people.
Very soon you understand. Those of you that are relaxed now, very soon you understand. This our brother is truly a preacher. This is me welcoming all of you on this program. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on time zone. So we are moving to a new way of broadcasting because the people that own the platform that we are using are having a new law restriction that will prohibit us from displaying some pictures and somebody's video. So to be on a safer side, we may not be bringing to you video like we normally do before. Because maybe let's see how the whole thing will be shake off. If it is worth doing, we may go back. But for now, we will try our best to hide some of the videos and just front our own because we want to keep abiding to the rules and regulations of that guide the platform that we're using. As you know, this is not our own, and PM wanted to do it. Well, that's why I'm so angry to those that are yapping nonsense in the name of trying to attack PM and all that. So you're welcome. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I can see many of you on this comment section. I've been displaying your comments all this while on the screen, and I believe most of you are seeing your comments. Be it as it may, we are here together to do the needful. And I have already one of the who is commenting. And I remember I have time. This time I have somehow little bit free than before. So if you want to yap nonsense, you will receive reply instant. Uchenna ezugo. Ị ga-asị na ebe odibugo ewere ezugo nọ gị n'ime. Your madam have not to do. I think you want to say I have nothing to do for Biafrans. Oh, yeah, no, if you don't make a mistake in just one line of statement, you're already making mistake. Just like you have been making mistake in your decisions. Yeah? That's why some of you better tackle your problem. There's something pushing you inside you that actually prevents you from making a very vital, decent decision when you want to make a decision. You see, you can want to write just two words and you're putting not to do. Instead of nothing to have nothing to do, you are putting not. That because like you constantly making decisions in your life. If you don't do anything, so what you want must not always come to pass. Do you understand it? You want what to promise. All of us want what to our enemy. That's not the fact. But not what to buy innocent people. Not what to encourage criminality. Not what to sound as if you don't know what you are doing. You remember what you are forming or what you have declared is a nation, not gangsters. You have to follow the procedure that other nations are following if you want to be recognized. That thing that you do, you consider to, no, I don't want to show it. If I do it, it shows that I'm weakness. It shows my weakness. No, you have to follow. You declare freedom. You declare your country, independent. You declare your country. So you must understand how to live like a nation. Sometimes you want to go with, for example, if you ask in Israel now to what they want in the Iranians, or what to promise will not stop. If you ask Russia now what they want to do to Ukraine, what to promise non-stop without minding how other nation will see it. Because now oil for your carry tear jaja. Man in it, as my neighbor cannot support what jaja in it. Or if to my face is the reason. You must not always have it where you want. And as long as she's no longer to you, Haramatu Abubakar, and she's no longer agent of Nigeria. You remember who used to be agent? Of course, PM. Remember, PM was agent of Nigeria. A Tinubu's boy. Now, is this still Tinubu boy? Yeah, that's why I said, if you don't know, if you know you don't have common sense, please try your best to get a friend that have common sense. It may help you. But when you associate yourself in the midst of those who cannot reason properly, what do you expect? Of course, you keep on making wrong decisions. Just like you have made on your comments here. Your madam have not to do for Biafra. This grab herself now. Wow. But you understand what you want to say? You want to say your madam have nothing to do for Biafrans. But like I said, but being that you are prone to mistakes, you always meant to make a mistake. Of course, you end up making mistake. And that's what they have done. Instead of you to, if you are sensible enough, you should have at least, Mazi, good day, and how are you? If you don't want to say Kai report, you can say how are you all, greeting to all Biafrans. But because of that, most in you, of course, not so all this while. You are transferring it to everybody around you. You don't know anybody watching here, but you choose to start. Anyway, I don't mean to start with this ranting because I'm ranting, yes, you as a content creator. So you that is not a content creator, you can also, do your own the way you want. But always in that my ranting, there's a lot of sense in that. So how about it? Please, like I said, please like the video, and we are here for a different topic today. And make sure you subscribe and open your ear while we go through those things. Let us start properly after welcoming all of you. If I did not mention your name, which I have not mentioned anybody's name, but you know yourself. I read all the comments here. Apart from the way I have not read through, after this weekend, I will go here. I have not checked all the comments down, but all those words I have gone through it. I can be reading it while talking. So if I see anyone, I can also bring it up. But the only thing I want you to understand is that your comment is very, very important. I don't take it for granted, no matter who made the comment. And I will encourage you, from those from Fallback Republic and Chatter Republic. This platform is not meant to be your enemy. They get it. We are not here to form you, to see you, perceive you as an enemy. If you are, whether you are in support of USB, as long as your comment is not going in line with what we want, which is truthfulness and decency. If you choose to come here and yap nonsense, maybe you have serious picture. I do think that I will just spare you because of that. It's a lie. Meaning that we want gathering of sensible and reliable people who actually have, freedom at heart. People who want to live and let live. People who want to see Yoruba nation to develop and live peacefully. Who want to see Hausa Fulani to live and live peacefully. And who want Igbo people and other tribes that make up Nigeria to live and live peacefully without promoting violence and killing of anybody, that's why we are here, to discourage you on that. You should not commit crime, you should not steal, you should not kill. Now, what we actually want is our freedom, not to kill anybody, not to exterminate any nation, not to steal from anybody, but to make sure you know yourself that you will stop stealing from us. Our people are going through hell, while some of us are busy trying to brainwash those who are actually relying on them, believing that they are the one to give you freedom and hope. That is why you see somebody who keeping shouting Obatobie, Udakomiri, Umeje Bagwa, Otobuoke, Mazi, this, that, the good guy. This name's so nice, and PM deserve more. Do you understand? I'm not against it, but some people pretending why mention this name to sneak in to commit crime, and that's why we're here to expose them. Not to develop or create any enmity among us or anybody, but to let their fans to understand that this is you can only see it from a criminal. When Biafran was redeclared, all of us were happy, very, 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 very happy. Even one Nigerians were happy. You know why? Because the water have gotten to everybody's neck here. Is it the economy of Nigeria? Is it the security? Is it politicians? Is it subjugation and inhuman treatment? A country that mention anything that corruption is known for is already happening in Nigeria. Everything, excess killing, kidnapping, looting of public funds, all these things have been in the order of the day. It's no longer a crime. Looting for public fund is no longer a crime in Nigeria. It is a blessing. You understand? It's not a crime. It's not longer a crime. So that is the level of the bad governance and everything. Now, those who actually believe that Nigeria is going to be nice and all that, that's their belief. But what they say then is actually trying to turn their mind to understand that, look, all these people that are saying that you need to distance ourselves from this corruption, that they are right. Now, it is easy for you to stand to declare, or not even declare, to see yourself moving away from Nigerian than to repair it. What smart people do is when they see problem, they'll consider two things. Should I spend my time to solve this problem, or should I just stay away from this? Because there's some fight or some argument that you cannot win. No matter how strong you think you are. The day they born Odogu in another country, that's the day they born another Odogu in another town. Like Odogu, if you think that you're Odogu from Onitsha, there's another Odogu in Ogun State. It's one of the Igbo adage. Nobody say number, Libya. So it's not every fight that you will put your head thinking that you're going to win it. There are some things that you need to distance yourself. The fight to solve Nigerian corruption and bad governance, you can't win it. It has gotten to that level. The only way to win it is to dismantle. That's why when I see some people making argument on how to make it better, Nigerian, you guys are causing problem. Nobody's causing problem. Nobody want to see clean in any part, apart from those ritualists and those crime committers. Any human being that have his brain intact would understand or will tell you that, look, we want to be free for many reasons. You can't fight it politically. To fix Nigeria politically is not possible. You can't fix it using religion. It's not possible. You can't fix it using military. That was the only hope, that military will somehow take over maybe young, vibrant soldiers. Then they may do something. Now it's not possible. It is now more difficult. In fact, it is even more easier now to use politicians to solve Nigerian problem than using military, because military have been corrupt to the extent that it is beyond repair. You see, sometimes I don't want to talk about Nigeria like problem going on in Nigeria. Many of you can testify. You hardly see me host a program talking about the bad governance going on in Nigeria. I don't do that. You know why? Because it's a waste of time. I only focus on liberation, creating the awareness. Why? Because I have come to conclusion within me that there's nothing you can do. If you like, bring Donald Trump, Obama, the good side of them, combine it together in one human being, through this in Nigeria, give it 2 years. 2 years, the person will be very, very, very corrupt. If you like, you bring all the popes, their good side of their life, combine it together in one human being. It's only maybe Jesus Christ who have Trinity in one God as a Roman Catholic. If you know, you know. Only Jesus Christ can, maybe he will come and physically and do it. That's only. It must be a special being that have divinity in him. Not a mere mortal like us. No, it's not possible. You can't fix it, my brother. How? A concept that you can't even protest anymore. Protest is haram. You want to hope on military takeover. Is military are the one and each guy listens to the maybe interview of all these clergies or any high profile person that have been in kidnapping tents in Nigeria. Go and watch their video. They always say that after few posts away from military checkpoints, then some people, a group of armed group will stop us and take us to the bush. Why is he always after few checkpoints? You get why? You don't ask yourself that question. Meaning that every security architecture in Nigeria is non against you. That's not the fact. Go and check also. Try your best to pay attention to the interview of any community that have been ransacked and Fulani have taken them over, like Benue, Hamofu, and rest of them. You hear that military, they come to our village and they begin to search and they take our BRGiE away. Before you know it, they arrest youth. All those things is to pave way for Fulani to invade. They are the one doing it. Not one. It's no longer an accusation. You're accusing military. No, the news is everywhere. Now, before Master started mentioning, he revealed that they're integrating Boko Haram to the their security department, recruiting them back. People say, "Oh, this guy, he's talking down on Nigerian military." Do you know Nigerian military? They fought in Ecomogo, they fought in Liberia. These are peacekeeping army, the best army in West Africa, in Africa. That you don't joke with them. You don't. Nigerian is strong. Why are you trying to undermine their work? Today, NTA will not tell you, "Hello, Nigerians. We are here to this is coverage of repented." Boko Haram, that we are here to this is live coverage of the event today. These that people have gone through what they call it, rehabilitation, and they're now a good citizen of Nigeria. Yes, everybody can commit a crime, but tomorrow you may be a very good citizen of the country. To the extent that even one of the army chiefs came on live broadcast and told you that unless Boko Haram could be a president of Nigeria tomorrow. Yes. So is that what you're hoping to? Like seriously, that's what you believe that tomorrow now military will take over everything and reform Nigeria and make it work, isn't it? That means you don't need only physical help, you need spiritual help in every sense of reason. You don't even need food, you need sense. Honestly, if you are that one. So that's why we don't often focus on that. All this I'm saying is to link it to what we are here to discuss. Because in the midst of the freedom that people are talking about, in the midst of the freedom, we still have people who lack, sense of reason. We still have some people who actually believe that they know everything. They are the ones to tell you how to live your life, what you should expect. They have all everything you want in them. They are in the movement, and they see themselves as number one leader. In fact, you don't have anybody. They are the one to tell you what to do and when to, and how to do it. They are using the same, because the corruption we're talking about in Nigeria is somehow, because it's too much, so it's spreading like a wildfire. Do you know that even you don't need to join Nigerian politics for corruption to impact you? Like, you don't even know when corruption will now work. The corruption will be the one to work in you, even though when you don't want it, you are on your own, but corruption will come to you and say, how are you? You say, I am fine, thinking that you are talking to be a human being. You don't know that, because corruption is not visible. You understand? That's why it will work to you. Before you know it, penetrates you and live in you and colonize your body. You'll be corrupt without knowing that you're already a corrupt human being. That is why you will join the Afro movement or freedom movement with clear conscience. Without knowing, you start building little cabal, favoritism, negotiating something that you're not supposed to even discuss in the first place. Before you know it, you'll be eyeing one position that you know that you are not qualified. You won't offer any, but because there's a kind of praises that Biafrans are giving people that at that level, you also want to see yourself there without minding what you can offer them. You don't, because corruption is the one piloting your soul and your brain. Before you know it, you started sabotaging directly or indirectly, because you want to see yourself there. You keep up pushing. Before you know it, you are now dragging what ordinarily you are not supposed to even talk about it. And you have forgotten the purpose by which you joined the movement. You're no longer thinking about anything at all. All you care about now is how to get yourself on top. You want to be there. You want people to praise you. You want people to see you. You want to be recognized. That's the corruption eating you. You understand? Look at it this way. PM, after the kidnap of Master Mondekano, he maintained his preaching. I remember when he stopped people talking about Master Mondekano's lawyer on his platform. He said, even US, do you know there was a time Master Mondekano's PM, someone like said that he don't allow anybody to insult DOS on his platform, showing respect. As he was doing that, DS was taking advantage of that, because each time they check their PM platform, people that are watching PM outnumber those that are watching them. They don't like it. The best thing that they started thinking about is how to take this guy away from Biafrans. They tried by cajoking him, talking down on him. Biafrans, everyone was watching. That is their mistake, because once you started working on that corruption, what will happen to you is that you won't realize any other thing apart from how to engage yourself or get yourself involved in anything negative. You keep on you'll be thinking somehow, believing that you're actually doing the right thing, but you don't know. Some of them what you actually know, but out of desperation, they keep on doing it. Or it doesn't matter. Let us just teach these guys. This is a white brother in Finland. This is one room agitator. Who is him? He just started yesterday. I don't know. Maybe he's using voodoo. That's why people are listening to him. Those things they're saying, they know that what the guy is doing, they can't do it. They can't. But due to this thing I told you, they have already abandoned the purpose of them joining or talking about freedom. They are now trying to see themselves next to Master Mekano's level, and that will be their primary assignment. Anything that will prepare us to be there, let us just get involved, because you don't know what tomorrow holds for us. today is we need to start it now. That mentality will destroy them. And other people will join as well. It's already happening even after the redeclaration of Biafra. So some of us that managed to watch it, how those people carry themselves after the arrest or kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, they made it easier for us to understand every step they have made. That's why I said those that supported Imam Adabo, the CIC chairman, ex-chairman, because it had been dissolved, or it was dissolved and is no longer in existence by those who actually formed them. But for the fact that they have this kind of energy, the element of corruption in them already, they believe that no matter what cabinet member says, it doesn't matter. They believe that they can still, bring themselves back as CRC members to keep on doing what they're doing, because to them it doesn't matter. That is spirit of corruption already in them, and therefore they don't remember the reason why they started following Mass PM in the first place. They don't remember why PM picked them to be in the cabinet. They don't remember what they're supposed to do anymore. But the agenda now is to be in the corner of power, be the voice, without bothering this voice that they want to be. Who is actually listening to you? They don't care anymore. They don't care the will of the people. They don't see you as Biafra anymore. What they're seeing is the seat, how to lead, how to pilot, how to be there, what am I going to gain? But the initial time, did you join for what you are going to gain, or you think that you have something to contribute? It's no longer about what I'm going to contribute. It's about this seat that I occupy. Nobody should take it away from me, no matter who you are. And once you get yourself in that kind of situation, automatically, even the person that you see as your leader before become nothing. That's why you see somebody who started from nowhere turn around and be attacking the leader, insulting Master Morgan, insulting PM. You'll be like, are you not the one that we have been following? We have been watching you, and you know when you started. Is this how you were talking before people started listening to you? But now you want to be Alpha and Omega. The question is, when you started, what was your primary purpose? Did you join to do what you are doing now? What you are doing now in PM's absence? Did you join PM from day one to do this? Is that your reason why you are here? Is that the reason why you are here? Because if that is the reason why you are here, that means you are even worse than DOS. You cannot criticize DOS for what they have done, from political solution to underground job. And now they surface from underground and begin to attack anybody that they take, stopping them from their criminality. If they're not being possessed with spirit of corruption and evil, they would have repented, because the preaching and awareness should have touched them. But the first thing that spirit of corruption do is to block their sense of reason. They can't remember anything. They can't even think anymore. They don't ask themselves questions. They don't have, everybody who have double voice in you. If you pay attention, you can hear two people, two voices talking to you. Every human being. If you often hear only one, you need deliverance, which is very, very rare. Maybe you will never, maybe the voice will be there, but once you allow this evil one to take over your body, it will make it difficult for you to hear the Spirit of God talking to you to look, don't say this, don't say this is not. Once you are truthful and genuine, the voice of God, that second voice that always sounds little, will be more louder than the negative one. But if you feed yourself with this mindset of, this guy they called P himself, who is he? After I am older than him, if you think you have money, I also have money, does he feed me? Once you are doing that, the Spirit of God, that little voice that will always tell you the right thing to do, will go down. And you keep on hearing this louder voice of evil. You keep on thinking that like why is such in France, for example. That's why I look at her, academically, physically, everything. She trying to measure herself with the serious. It's not ordinary. Something is in her, pushing her to do that. And that thing is spirit of evil. That is corruption itself living in you. Because once you allow it to be you, Next thing you, okay, imagine me, for example. I am here talking, analyzing and sharing my own opinion. JJ, all of a sudden I want to become, which title, all these titles that giving themselves. Now this guy, they collect a lot of title. Now I'm person major bag one now. Imagine that. From what one? From broadcasting to, I can't even, you know, I can't even get myself to that level. I'm not even, people don't even know that I'm talking. People don't even know who are you. That, like, I'm not even dreaming of that kind of life or that kind of level. Then all of a sudden I'm not seeing myself that PM is not here. It's me. I mean. Biafrans. I am the, that is crazy. That is madness, and you know, that is pure madness. But some people see it as an achievement. You know, that I am. That is why you see finance minister and CRC who actually elect you. The person that elect you are gathering of Biafrans, cabinet members that they gather together for a singular purpose to make sure that the day-to-day activities of Biafra government is excellent, just for them to achieve one thing that everybody want to achieve, which is freedom. And remember, this freedom is not that you just wake up and want freedom. Something they happen, and that's something the way they happen. All of us know it. We know that that's the only way to go. I told you, if you think that your pastor will declare 7 days fasting and Nigeria will be fixed, you need serious deliverance. Serious one. In fact, if I tell getting my brain surgery, that is just the fact. Because I have told you, a country where pastors, preachers, men of God are being manhandled. Some of them are being piled for fun, like a seminarian, pastors. What is the offense of Deborah? Even when you talk about this Deborah that they stoned they sent to Chukwuka for the what they call quote unquote this blasphemy, right? Now, imagine if Deborah is your son, is your daughter. Have you asked yourself, what Deborah's family, how do you think they manage that kind of anxiety, that kind of shock, that your daughter is being stoned until or by? Do you know the pain? Your daughter, and you have the video is you managed to watch the video. How they stoning your daughter. This just visualize your daughter, man, your own daughter, or your wife. She went out. You're waiting for her to come in. Next thing you are seeing on social media is a video of that your daughter or your wife being sent, being piled like that. Imagine, I don't know, do you ever think about it, like how painful? But when you say Deborah, because none of you, your daughter or your family member bear Deborah, you don't see it as something that could happen to somebody. Now, remove Deborah, put your loved one, your daughter or your wife there. How do you feel? How will you feel about it? That's the country I'm talking about. And nobody has been arrested. You understand? Nobody is now facing trial for that single act. No, not at all. Not at all. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Now, let me shock you. Today is Deborah. Tomorrow it could be you. A day before they buy Deborah and her family don't know. They are seeing other things, when they buy other people, right? Until it happened to them. Now, their sense, they will not realize, oh, this is what Nigeria can offer you. You don't know who is next. That's the message. You don't know who is next. Now, people who actually manage to understand this danger come together, plan how to separate themselves from this evil, that it is going to shock you. You may not see yourself the way you are feeling now, but it could be you as a victim. Because so able to that or another person. So they want to do something. And somehow you manage to reason like them that let us get away from this evil entity. To save lives, not only to save yourself. Because Yorubas, you have a very genuine, God-fearing, decent Yorubas who deserve to live. You have Northerners, very, very decent, very, very, very good, that deserve to live. But these murderers are waiting to take them one by one, like the word of Danjuma. They are coming to you one by one. You now see somebody who pretends to be one of the savior, one of the preacher of that thing that you know that can only save. The person is now walking as if he's with you, but sabotaging. How will you feel when you see that, if you see them? Now, after saying this, Biafran plan to redeclare Biafran on 2nd of December. Then, while getting 2 weeks before the date, PM was taken just to frustrate that movement. Those who claim they were with the PM to plan this for one whole year. Remember, when we hear planning, it's not as if you are planning to commit crime. It is well, accepted way of declaring yourself as a nation. It is not illegal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So when you hear that plan to declare Biafra, it's not as if you are committing crime that you then must buy you and endanger your life. Not at all. What it means is that you know that this is the only way to go, and you have come to a realization that there's no other remedy, there's no other shortcut apart from this. And PM, as intelligent, as a smart person, he managed to follow the procedure. He mapped out time, despite the shock of keeping Mazogan away from Biafrans. He comported himself and gave Biafrans hope, liberates many people from high BP. The shock that Mazogan was kidnapped. He's still there. 2021. What did he do? He keep on moving little by little. All these people who claim they're working with Mazogan to give you freedom was the one trying to tear him down, until they placed bounty on him. The way they placed bounty on Mazogan, they couldn't manage to sell him. Remember, PM made it known to us based on intelligence from Finland security forces that not one, not two, not three, 5 different attempts on his life. They sent people from Africa, sponsored them to go and buy themselves in Finland. Many times, PM revealed it to everybody. PM that cannot cook up story, I tell you, right? He mentioned that based on the intel he got from Finland forces, like intelligence forces and all that. It's not a rumor, it is reality. Then have you asked yourself, who are those behind that plot? And those they sent to do those things, some of them don't even have visa to Finland in the first place. But all of a sudden, these vampires decided to spend their money to send them abroad. Not for them to go and for greener pasture, no, not to go and look for jobs, not at all, but to go and commit crime. And they did not succeed. They did not succeed. That's for you to see the desperation. Now, if you manage to pick 1 or 2 people that could have been those behind it, why are you then now looking for those who kidnapped Mazogan? Because it should be them. Remember, after placing bounty did not work. They started looking for a way to buy him. So this issue of PM, they arrest him, and all this that is going on, is not the first choice. So the first choice is to buy him. The first choice is to lure him out from Finland, because they already know that this kind of thing they're going through now, there's this delay to bring PM for them to devour, is not easy. That's why they did not consider Finland security or police to hold him for them. They have made series of attempts. Courtesy of who? Those inside who claim they're shouting Biafra freedom, as if they don't know the reason why people actually want freedom. I said it before, that the reason why Ojukwu declared Biafra and Biafra fought for 3 years, reason then is nothing to compare the reason now. The reason then is nothing to compare the reason now. Because then you don't have people who want to buy your Igwe. You don't have people who want to send your villages or your villagers or community away to IDP camp. You don't have that now then. So it is even more understandable not to fight then than now. Now then you have choice. You may decide to okay, let us since okay we don't want, let us just be Igbo, and you want government, okay, take government. Now it's no longer, now you're not you have accepted that politics is not for you. You can't rule Nigeria yet. That's okay. Since you are not in agreement, no more, you can't lead, you can't be a president. Okay. We also want your land. How about it? Yes, that's your ancestral land that you are bragging about. We want it. If you don't want to see our sword, though, remember you keep on putting your hand in your pocket without bringing out anything. They keep on pushing you. Come be shape up, boys. Anakwagaka, abago, awogaja. You know, you are looking for my trouble. You want leave me now. I will tell your mom. I will tell your dad. That's what the Igbos have been doing all this while. They keep on pushing you. Now you ask them, maybe someone can. What is actually the problem? We don't have any problem per se, but this is your land. You want you going to become emir. You understand? We want Nkechi, Njide, Kachoma, Okechukwu, Ifeanyi, all these children that you have, we have our own children that have plastic rubber begging for alamajiri, you understand? And they're used to masalachi. We also want you to do the same thing with that option, whether you like it or not, or you leave the land for us. So that is what some people will see all those things and they devote their time, their life to do all manner of nonsensical things. Now, after the redeclaration, before the cabinet dissolved CRC. We have been hammering on this for some time now, and none of them have come out to analyze it. I have not seen. Please, if you have seen any of them, it's not as if they don't watch this video that what we are saying. They do. All of them. CS said it for the last fundraising. After saying that, and then analyze it from the negatively. None of them picked that point that CRC was dissolved. Can they argue about it? I don't think they will do, because of course they know that CRC may have the video. Yes, now they did not say anything about it, meaning that it is true. If you doubt, if you're in doubt, please reach out to anybody that you know that was in cabinet then, not all this Nkere that have. Imagine Nkere cabinet member. Nothing will Mr. forget. A DOS, classified DOS member, obedient, is now in the cabinet. Anyway, then it is clear that that group was dissolved by cabinet members. That is the way to go. Not COS dissolving them. Cabinet member voted for that and it was duly dissolved. Very, very clear. Now, who brought them back? Those who are possessed with spirit of corruption, who actually believe that they join PM, they join Biafrans, they started talking about this Biafran because they want to support, but they have come from that first objective. They have created a new thing that they want to achieve, which is corruption itself, by telling you that they want to become PM more than PM. Yes, they want to, in absence of mass communication, they are the next in line. The question is, do you actually care to understand what it takes to fit in to that position? Because those that was there, they are sacrificing, they are not taking. But you are known for taking, you can't be there. You can't be there. And one thing they have in common is they are always shameless. Always shameless. They don't have any iota of shame. They will open their mouth and keep on saying, all manner of nonsensical things, believing that they're going to use that to convince everybody. After they brought CRC back on an attempt to destabilize the newly declared nation, just because they now seen that COS is the person in charge. They started questioning everything. To the extent they undermined world or global acceptable way of government structure, like the way government is being structured in every government. They want to also edit it by telling you that finance minister or CRC. I don't understand what is wrong with them. And some of them are lawyers. These are lawyers. Remember that they said, I don't know. I was told that he's a lawyer. Nkere, they said she's a lawyer. Some of them bear doctorate. Some of them professor. But imagine a professor who failed to understand that after PM or president, then comes the vice. Then after the vice, COS. At least, even if you don't believe this, you can see it from Amazonian government structure. It is there. It is there. They turn blind eyes on that. They don't want to say anything, but they want to make sure that, okay, Nkere. If you don't know, after the re-declaration, Nkere quickly called. Is it before the re-declaration? Sorry, because some of them actually expect to be the one pardoning their affairs, even in that hall that day. But do you remember that COS traveled to Finland before all of them, which they twisted? They twisted it that why did she travel then? What did she go there to do? That is what leaders do. You have to lead by example. In the midst of the fear, do you know that some people did not go to Finland because of fear? Once they heard that PM was held there, some people was afraid that going there could be is a world endangering their life. Then who traveled first? CS traveled, I think 1 or 2 weeks before the convention. She was there at least a few days. She was there before all of them, just to encourage you that the road is clear so that you can come. Many of them traveled because they heard that CS was there. Because in their mind, they have element of fear. What could happen to me now that PM is there? Who knows if I travel and say that I'm here to declare that I can. They started panicking about it. They won't tell you. Now, a woman that cleared that way, well, that's what leaders do. Apart from the fact that she says, I'm just telling you another thing that you should expect from a good leader. She went there. Not only that did she go there, she was there and making sure that every arrangement is well, fixed. Armstrong is there in Finland. People that traveled, genuine difference. Where is this cankerworms? Why don't they travel that time? What Nkere was busy doing is to quickly call for cabinet meeting. As in what? A finance minister. A financial minister. Can you believe that? A financial minister who have not even done his job properly as a minister of finance. But you don't want to go there, so they will not say that you're trying to monitor the finance of France. I don't need it. I don't need it. That's not my business. But my business is that no matter what they're doing inside, don't drag it out in the name of telling Biafrans. In that cabinet meeting, he was bragging that if they did not give update on the mandate account, that he will go out on air and tell Biafrans to stop donating money in the mandate account. Because the people that are in charge of the mandate account is not him. He happened to be serious. And in that is because we have actually played it here on this platform, where he was telling them that he will go out there and tell Biafrans not to put the money in the account anymore. Because he positioned himself instantly to be the one receiving report from every other person. That he is the finance minister, that everything will, at the end of the day, everything will come to him. Honestly, I would like to know his education qualification. Like, I want to know his level of education. Okay, I'm not trying to insult him, but I believe that for him to reason that way simply means that he don't know. I want to believe that he don't know. He don't know his position. He don't know his limits. He actually believes that if you can front yourself, that makes you a leader. That's what he believes on. And I don't know why. Immediately you said you are government in exile. You must follow the government procedure. That's as simple as that. Now, after it occurred to him that this thing that you are doing now is not the best way to go. No, it's not the best way to go. What did he do? He moved away from forcing himself to pushing himself as a leader. He will now want to validate that action by bringing CRC back. That is where Imam Madabo will now at his age. Imam Madabo Bido where pilot is in the affair, making sure that they elect Nkere, which we have actually discussed about the criteria that they mapped out for those who want to be a leader. And that simply means as if they want to conduct election. But imagine me now, or imagine an organization or any group of organization that you are saying that for you to become a leader, that you must be, let's say you have someone, just only one person that have traveled to moon. Okay, maybe one of the person in your meeting, your midst, have traveled to moon and come back, or other planets and come back on Earth. Then they said they want to do election, and the only option to choose that leader, it must be somebody who have traveled outside this planet Earth. Whether they have the person traveled to Mercury or Jupiter, or maybe the person have been to moon. You understand? And come back on Earth. That person, if you meet that criteria, fill up the form and submit. That is a way of telling you that we are here to elect Nkere. Even though Nkere, in my own judgment, is not in contact with men on ground per se, that you are in contact with success does not mean that you have access to men on ground. And from the confession of Van the Eggman, that he is the one that gave Imam Madabo success phone number. That happened after PM must have been taken away. Then the criteria the Imam Madabo and the criminals were presented says somebody that PM introduced to the Biafran Liberation Army. PM did not, from what Eggman said, PM did not introduce Derico to men of Biafran Liberation Army. It was success that must have done that, because Eggman gave Derico success phone number, and that is how they established contact with Biafran Liberation Army, with the trust they have on success. That is where the whole thing started. So there's nothing you will talk now that will exonerate Eggman and success. It's not possible. You see, success, Eggman, Imam Madabo, and Derico. Okay, these four people, you cannot talk about this problem without mentioning them. That is gospel truth. So now powers our own are just a kind of added advantage by supporting somebody that is in Biafran Liberation Army. You understand? Now, that is what happened. Then Imam Madabo, remember, they have the group that Imam Madabo pilot was dissolved. They brought them back. Then they studied and used it to create office in a very funny way by creating this kind of story that somebody that will have to be the APM must be the one that have done this, have done that, and done that. That is funny. That's the way of telling you that you don't need another person. This is whom you need. That's one aside. Now they created Nkere himself know that this format is not something good. That he's not proud of it, but he must use it. He must. Imam Madabo the same. He knows. Now, to prove to you that they all know what they have done or what they're doing, what do they do? They now move away from that thing, from the so-called CRC. The Biafran has spoken. The video is everywhere. Biafrans has spoken, as if they conduct general election and put it. So all this I'm saying now, if you find it faulty, if you can sense, like I have sensed it, there's element of corruption in those things they have done, then what do you think that everything they will do again will be genuine once they introduce this corruption? If you are anti-corruption, If you don't like to be in an environment where corruption is being the order of the day, what you should have done is to run away from them. That is it. Like me now, no matter what the Madam says now, I don't take it serious because he should know better. He should have known better that Nkere is not for what anybody wants at all. Now, Nkere, after all this thing, they started working together for months. For months, from creation of these fake offices and preaching this negative, that negative message that Biafra has spoken. When Biafra did not say anything about them, they said Biafra has spoken. Now the issue is this: if you know that what you have done is good, if you are convinced within your mind, within yourself that what you have done is the best thing to do, why are you now running away from each other? Because they are no longer together. They are no longer. They are not. Remember that sacked Nkere in the name of vote of no confidence. Then Nkere, in the second hand, have actually banned them, suspend them. Nkere has suspended them. Immediately they end that office they were created. Okay, but jide aka na key ATM office here. Ogadi aka of my way na abala from na say no, you can't close this door. This is my office. You know what? By the power vested on me as your ATM, I hereby suspend all of you. Now there's a list of those Nkere have suspended. You know what I'm telling you? From Nkere to Imam Madab, all of them are jokers. CS call them mediocres. And honestly, if there's anything more lower than mediocre, like if there's any other way, that's what they are. Now, Imam Madab dissolved the office that he himself created, which is somehow more reasonable, right? But on what ground did you create that? Like, who gave you the mandate to create that office in the first place? You have no jurisdiction. You have nothing. You don't have any right to create that office of ATM. It never exists, and it's not going to exist. That is not a fact. So that is why it is easy, because both of them are not telling you. This one said that he has power. The other one said he has power. Why they are saying that? Because both of them know that what they did is fake. If not, how can the ATM they cast vote of no confidence in him and push him away, suspend him and close the office? The man is, from his own side, is suspending them that they should just leave. Now, suspending them with what power? Okay, great. What power is he operating from? Because the office that you claim that they have dissolved it, and who created that office don't have any right to create it in the first place. So okay, great, know that they don't have right to even make him APM. That they just use them to deceive Biafrans. For you to see it as this is a body, CRC is a body. That's why Elias come in. Elias, who was using CRC and everything as if it is a very well accepted group of people and all that created the APM office for in first place. Elias is now hanging on the fence. Today now he's against CRC. They are not maintaining the office of His Excellency Ogechukwu Nkere, which even the name it doesn't exist. I got the Eggman said that it started existing 3 years ago. That name is Nkere created that name just for Biafra movement, nothing more. That alone should give you a concern that somebody who bears Mr. AA all his life want to join you in this movement or in a meeting or in an organization that you are, is now bearing the name Nkere that he never bears before joining you. That should also raise concern. If you know, you know. But they don't care, do they? They don't care. Everything is about shortcut, 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 shortcut. Remember, I told you the purpose of them coming to PM to join in the first place is not this thing they're doing. What has changed? What changed is the same, corruption that Nigeria have grown and Nigeria have trended, and it is beyond their control. They are not, penetrating everywhere to take place because the one in the minds of Nigerian politicians is too much. They are not looking for a different body, a different being, a different place to live for them to survive. Now, the document before you now, let me see if I can expand it, is the Nkere message. Of course, he's not the one that drafted this. I can assure you that he's not the one. But let us just pretend that he's the one that wrote this thing. Okay, let's just pretend and let's go through it. He says, from headline here you can see Office of the Acting Prime Minister, Biafran Republic Government in Exile, BRGiE. This is Nkere speaking. The emblem, the logo is here, everything. Official statement, July 9, 2025. My greetings to Biafrans around the world. I come to address you in light of recent events and to relay to you decision that the BRGiE cabinet and I have come to. Now, who is the cabinet you are talking about? The cabinet that is gathered already to dissolve and close your office, but it doesn't take, this guy, anything to form cabinet, not at all. And it will shock you that Nkere is now one of the cabinet members. Nkere, all of you know her. Nkere, of all people. And Eunice BP. Funny enough, Helen Peters, who was bashing me on conversation before, is now distance herself away from Nkere. Helen Peters is now with the Vam and Imam Madab. One that shall never end. Or if you walk out that I support Ngozi. Oh, Ngozi is a Nigerian agent. Now you are not following the group that actually calling Nkere Nigerian agent. One that shall never end. Then he says, I have come to, like the decision he have come to as a okay. As delighted in a memorandum I posted on June 5, 2025, Mr. Imam Madabo, Conflict Resolution Committee Chairman, CRC, and former member of the now dissolved Biafran Advisory Committee, that BAC, have attempted an illegal coup d'etat against myself and the BRGiE cabinet. Leading up to this coup attempt, Mr. Mamadabo and members of the dissolved bar engaged in generous wrongdoing, including 1. Attempt to create a government within a government, a shadow government, that's the quote-unquote shadow government, to vote on and make decisions without the input of myself or BRGiE cabinet. Creation of bank accounts without authorization of myself. Everything must be yourself. Of myself and BRGiE cabinet. So, okay, all of a sudden, is then appreciating the fact that cabinet have a say. He's not appreciating the fact that cabinet actually have a say in decision making. What about the cabinet that actually dissolved the CRC that created the office where you're operating now and undermine the voice of cabinet members? You undermine it, you don't care to work with what they said, you don't bother to see through what they said. But you want to tell people that the same thing that you did to yourself, not even Biafrans, is now hitting you hard. He said, and Okay. He said again, where did I even stop? Okay, let me take it again. Creation of bank account without without authorization of myself and BRGiE cabinet, and putting individuals with ties to Ngozi Orabeze in charge of such account. What this guy is trying to tell you is that Ruby Nade is tied to Ngozi Orabeze, but for the past 7 months, she was with you, and she was not tied to Ngozi Orabeze. A criminal is always a criminal. There you go, mama. Illegal hijack of BRGiE's website and adding of the unauthorized bank account to the website coming from you that use Azubi to hijack the account from Biafrans and BRGiE and the original BRGiE of PM from the one. You trained these criminals to do what they did, and then is coming back to you. Attempt to fundraising for unauthorized bank account. Then another crime they committed according to him. Attempt to penetrate the Biafran Defense Forces BDF, even though the BDF does not want contact with them. Okay, they does not want contact with them. I don't understand the grammar, to be honest with you. Let me take it again. Is it me that read it wrongly, or attempt to penetrate the Biafran Defense Forces BDF, even though the BDF does not want contact with them? That's what he said. Then again, but before then, let me say this. This is the same way Nkere was telling Biafrans that BDF, Biafran Liberation Army, don't want to contact, they don't want to be in contact with COS and USB. To the extent that he convinced some of them to come out and begin to use their voice to say it. Just like the remaining Jews have actually said that very soon that they will come out publicly to distance themselves once again from USB. How many times are you going to distance yourself to prove a point? You that they are now working with them, why are you complaining? Work. All we want to see is good thing. They don't care about who is doing it. That is just a fact. I don't care about who is doing it, but I don't think it is a good idea for army to open his or her mouth and promote one person to demote another. I don't think it's good. Or even listening to one cabal, forming cabal and all that. Army is not known for that, but the choice is there. And the choice is theirs. And attempt to overthrow the office of the Prime Minister and the government, including through a formal announcement and broadcast. I don't get this one. Including through a formal announcement and broadcast. I don't understand what you mean by that, and maybe the information is not clear to me. Attempt to overthrow the office of different Prime Minister. Okay, Prime Minister and the government, including through a formal announcement and broadcast. The BRGiE cabinet and I have come to a following decision due to the grave actions of Mr. Mamad Abo and his co-cooperators. The following individuals who were included in the failed attempt overthrow of the government will face indefinite suspension from the BRGiE. Now, names: Imam Madab, Joy Iyobi. Is it Iyobi or Irobi? Okay, Iyobi, Ruby Nadi, Chomo Okoma. Then he said, Biafran government, BRGiE. Okay, I think it is the address in the Batman. Now let us go back to it did not end there. The name continued here, and another person is Bresin Okoma. Azubike Nwade, that's the guy in charge of the website that guy is very corrupt. This Azubike is very, very corrupt, a hungry man. Sam Agubison, Obi Obodo, Raphael Chiamaka Ajere, Bright Osiza, Innocent Nani, Boniface Mabujekwe or Mbajekwe, Lolo Uju Ezijus, Jizu. I think I don't know this one. Sister Neka Dike. I think is this sister because this is SR. Now these names, I know some of them, I don't know some of them. Like okay, Bruce Nokoma should be husband to Professor, I think Professor Koma, something like that. The bar that be a Biafran advisory committee has already been dissolved and will continue to remain dissolved. In addition, the CRC will now be dismembered. The CRC can be restituted in the future, but with entirely new members approved by the government. Approved by the government in action. In addition, all other individuals who supported the failed coup, such as those who participated in the shambolic vote to overthrow the government, will be evaluated accordingly. The BRGiE under my leadership, this is Nkere talking, will no longer tolerate sabotage. The days of sabotage, of sabotaging Biafran movement, will know justice for the perpetrators are over. With no justice for the perpetrators are over. In the coming days, the suspended individuals will receive instruction from BRGiE legal counsel regarding remediating their actions, especially as it permitted to the BRGiE website. I can assure the suspended members that if they fully cooperate with the instruction they will receive, accept their suspension, and gracefully leave the BRGiE, do not have to fear okay, litigation. That's it. Because this guy, I was told that he wants to sue them. Okay, that's where the whole thing started. However, if they are resistant or non-compliant, then all options will need to be considered. That is suing them. My fellow Biafran people, I know that the past 7 months have been a difficult time. However, know that we are becoming stronger and stronger as we separate the wheat from the chaff, as we cultivate a smaller group of tested, loyal, reliable, and high quality individuals in the leadership, in the leading positions in the government and movement. We will become more effective after 20 years. We are ending the era of endless drama and sabotage in Biafra movement and move into era of success and achievement. Long live a free, independent, and sovereign Biafran. Sincerely, Ogechukwu. Okay, Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere, which is another thing. He don't even put Asaya Yog here. BRGiE acting prime minister and all that. Now, this thing he said here, like I asked before, what about those that you are, those people that you are working with? What about them? Are you saying that they're no longer, important? Because from what I'm saying now, you want to pretend that they are nothing. They are nothing. And you have sacked them and they sack you. So who actually sacked each other? Who actually sacked each other? Is it you or them? Because you started with fake, and that fake is what is dealing with you. Everything. I don't think that he's one that, because this is sound like Sonak Barawa's write up. No matter who write it, is up to them. But my own is that everything he said here is actually what he used before. to deceive many people, to make them believe that, okay, we are doing the right thing, we are getting it right. So, my people, I hope that you connect the dots, because you cannot eat your cake and have it. You cannot eat your cake and have it. That's not the fact. Now, somebody said, Chai, I came late. Honestly, you did. Blessing Chuku said, Rangers want to draw BLA out again. Yeah, he can do that. But the thing is that, how did he know? All of them have access. All of them are, they have actually find their way to talk or to know one or two about them and all that. So a lot has happened. And Ogeke is one that make it possible. Ogeke made it possible for them to have access to the men on ground and Biafran Liberation Army, not men on ground, because somebody actually corrected me on that. That is not, you should do. But we often use that men on ground. Please, I don't know. Let me just this link that I'm posting now, in case if you want to have a comment, you can join me. But if you did not join after 10 minutes, we are going to end it. Let me go through comment section while waiting for anybody for 10 minutes. If I do not see anybody, then I will round up. Somebody said, let me start from, okay, let me start from Steven. Steven said, Oluchinwa God, I see you. He went to University of the Zoo. Maybe it could be the reason. But Nkere, I don't think Nkere did not go to university. No, I doubt. Not because of the way he speaks, but the way that our brother thinks sometimes, as if he don't know his left, he don't know his left or right. I don't know. That's my own take, yo. Steven said Finland knows her as PMCUS. She still traveled to Finland without fear. That is it. And some people, they actually twisted that as if that is a sin, like that she went there to do illegal stuff and all that. Then after yapping that, she also declared Biafra, in Finland without fear. Then Ben Chika said he is panel beta, meaning he must have stopped in primary six. Again, Dick Michael said, Ndewo umunne na umunna. I see you, Dick. And Mercy Nago said, good evening, Mazakai. Good evening, Mazakai. Ndewo for your wonderful analysis and good message for we Biafrans. I see you, my sister. Julian Obi, I see you. And Franca Okonkwo Onoma, I see you. Kai Report, you do well. You do well. Done good work. Almost help Biafra. Thank you for that. That from and who again? Burson says they will soon move back to USB and ask for forgiveness. I don't think, because they have pride, John, but he said this book can add movie. This book can add movie. That's it. It's of course, it's a movie. It's always Okukondem that writes for him. Who's Okukondem? Gina, who's Okukondem? I don't know who you call that. Okay. All right. So, and we still have a few minutes. So once it's 10 minutes, then we are going to end it. Ben Kai, you can see that it has proven clear that Nkere came for destruction. Oh, Obuganifeta. I think who's that one now. It is very, very clear. Very, very, very clear. Okay, but they who's that one. Boy, let the message here. Boy, if it now. The guy is a complete ewu. Which I see you. Sunday Chima Nkere is highly on. Okay. I don't need to mention that. Makandiwe platform name. Konam. Is it a man? That's it. Or you say it should be a man. Sunday. Okay, Barawa. Okay. I have a good. I have a good them. Oh, if them is not a bad name. Oh, I hope you know that. Malachi, God bless you for the work. Thank you so much. So I greet you. Doreen, I see you, and Presley and Annie, I see you as well. So, my people, we have come to an end of this live broadcast, and we are not going to, stretch it again. The link that I shared, I believe that because sometimes some people watch from behind. That's why I actually, give that 10 minutes. But unfortunately, I don't know if it is, if with that 10 minutes, if I've already spent, if I've waited for 10 minutes, I forgot to mark the minutes. Ozel is here. I see you. Chidubem say, good evening, my fellow Biafrans. Good evening to you, Chidubem. All that you are God. Kevin, I see you, Kevin. Roslyn said they are fighting now. The spirit of Biafra will handle all of them. And then he said, Mazukai report, thank you very much for your support of USB. The majority of Biafran people are with USB, but not on social media. It's true. It's true. But they need to also to do their best to support. You understand? Okay, we have Ozonwa God. Our brother is here. I greet you. You're welcome.
Yeah, Mazakai, good evening.
Good evening, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, I don't know, but this thing is getting excited every day. Last time when we spoke,
Yeah.
that they will still confess more. And you see, there was this guy who wrote here that your madam, we were correcting him in the comment section.
Yeah.
His name is Uche.
Yes.
He cannot even spell Biafra. He said we are Biafras. This kind of mindset. I don't know where these people are coming from. Sometimes it baffles me that people at this age and time that they will just come to this hallowed platform according to Amadike and they will come there to begin to make jest of themselves. People should be reasonable. Biafrans, there was something I said in the Chook Survivor platform. My brother, you see this Biafra. That day I was so angry in my spirit. I made it, Chook Survivor to bring out BDF. I saw the way these people were parading. We saw their uniform. We saw these people, everything. We saw what they were wearing now. This is when you hear, according to you people who go to school, sophisticated men with uniform, agile.
Who?
This is the same people our PM said Musa was crying like a weeping baby, telling the
You mean who is wearing uniform? And I don't understand who.
I mean our defense forces.
Before now.
Yeah, before now when they had parade, when PM was here.
Okay.
You know that their uniform, how this thing fits them, how beautiful they are. Even in the village where they are parading, people are hailing them. And remember, Musa was crying all over the world, asking the whole world to come and help him. Simon, 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 he said, if you please come and help us. Now, and all of a sudden, after PM promised Musa, I think he said they want to see us. He said, wait, you will see us. Nakai, after all these things, to our greatest imagination, to our greatest surprise, these people brought us to this level where we are today. This group of fools, this group of individuals, they choose, if they have taken this money and just stay on their own, it would have been better for us. But like you rightly said here, this criminal success, I have said this here to you before. I worked with him with, we had something. 1, 2, 3. I call up Batobe, see, now wow, this guy, the guy need to show up. I know Batobe was like, is it for real? I said, Ogabeg, you can call him now. We do. And I begin to recollect, even me and Nkwocha, we begin to have discussion. Is this guy really working for Biafra? When we set up something to do, this guy will just mess the whole thing up. All of a sudden, we put him by the side and we begin to go solo. Me and, the defense secretary now. And we know what we were able to. But what I'm saying is, because Rafael Ajere took this number, like you said, and gave to him, he was able to talk to this man. Well, my question is now, those that he confused, both Ajere, today, what I want to ask Kai, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Are they not seeing what is happening? Because why I'm saying this is because Remy Juice, I saw him saying that garbage. How they are going to. I just tweeted on X now. I am telling them, let them not fall victim like what Adade or Ramma did. They should. Remy Juice have nothing. Since I knew him, he has nothing to offer. He have never been stable from Owazirike to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to Dr. Ngozi Arabweze. Remy Juice have never been relevant. So if any man on the ground is going to listen to Remy Juice, for those that are still with the United States of Biafra that have been declared, my brother, I want them to think again. Because this time, it might cost them their life more than it has done before. Because Remy Juice, that particular guy, my brother, that guy is an evil person. He's an evil person because he was looking for money. They didn't give him money. DPM said even when PM was here, that is what the problem they have. If they want money to go through pipe, DPS, no, this one no go through pipe, he go quench am. They took hand there and make money pass, he go stop, and that is why they are not happy. So I want to use this opportunity with all this exposition, with all this they're suing, counter-suing. We don't even want to see these people in the United States of Biafra. Let them continue with the kind of Biafra they have chosen to get. And DPM have said it several times, just do your own Biafra. PM said it, even Hamadike said it. He said if you get it before him, he will follow you. So I don't know how their own Biafra becomes our DPM. The thing is baffling me. It's getting me irritated every day. And that is killing every day. They are not talking about it. Our DPM will come out. You see him will rattle the whole world. He will bring them to stand still. But these people will come. Their problem is deep. I don't know how the DPM have told them it's not about him. They should just leave USB alone and let them get this Biafra first. Oh, but we'll go and beg them. Let them get it first. We don't care. We will go and beg them. They should leave this government to work for our people. They should stop confusing our people. I am telling you, they are deceiving our people, both are in home front. I was listening to Kokondem. That man is, I don't know, according to the medias before, he said the man should stay one place, make thunder no high. That man I'm going to, I caused him. I have asked the king of him to exercise judgment on in the entire BRGiE department, in the entire BRGiE. May Elohim bring judgment against them. May the king of kings bring them to reign. May they never know peace. May their name be deleted from the surface of this earth. You see this BRGiE setup. May Elohim destroy them. May they never see the light of the day, both them and their generation. Because these people have caused us pain. They caused the entire Biafran pain. Every day I don't do anything. I only ask God to exercise judgment on this set of people. The whole BRGiE, best second, both first and second, may they know no peace. May their days be cut short by the mighty name of Elohim. May their name be called sorry. You can imagine the damage this will have caused. And today, they have those who are calling them, they have shown they have nothing to offer to Biafrans. Look at this money that is being spent even when this PM was there, these guys that are wearing these beautiful uniforms. It's not all your money. Men, it's money men contribute. People work their ass here to make sure they be part of any donation, any contribution. That after all this thing, somebody who cannot even pronounce is to him his words. Nkere turns English upside down. Is his words to him. Words is easy to him. That's like the person that is standing, say Biafrans. And the one that is annoying to me is when he addresses us as fellow Biafrans. I want to ask Thunder to just visit immediately. We are fellow Biafrans to Nkere. Rafael Ajede, who is he addressing a fellow Biafrans? Who are the fellow Biafrans to him? My brother, I'm not going to take your time because I am so angry. When you see somebody's angry, I am angry. My anger is not the one that can affect my head because I am very, very strong guy. I am a healthy guy. I have never been anything in my whole life. But the anger I have, I am asking the King of Kings to visit these people. I want him to exercise judgment on them. So I'm going to stop for what they have done. And all these people who are coming to this platform to write nonsense. Your madam is not the kind of thing no there. It's just like the same set of man no Nkere. This class of fools who don't know their left and their right. So, my brother, I want to thank you, like as always. You know what you people are doing is not something to I don't know how to say that, but the thing is, people are doing marvelously well, and we all appreciate that. But like I want to conclude now, every day I wake up, as I lie down on my bed, I begin to say, God, exercise judgment on these people. Exercise judgment. Bring them to asking God, they should bring the police. No matter how I say God down let thunder destroy all of them. For putting us in this pain. Every day, Twitter, humble lion, these people will still come out to open their disgusting mouth and say, may God destroy them. Thank you, Kai.
Thank you so much, and God bless you. You have said it all. The truth is that many of them saying all this nonsense, they are just the same people. Anybody can, it could be just few of them. It could be the same person that you normally know, like Eggman, like remaining Jews, like all of them. They could use different accounts and chat you up, believing so you to make you believe that Biafrans is against you. They know that, but one person they use 10 different accounts and say this and say that with different name. So I don't. That's why I don't take it serious. I can only listen to those that can join us like this, so you can hear your voice. Then I know that somebody that a neutral person is talking, not the same person that we normally. Because what they do is that if you ask them to join you, come and say that they're saying a conversation using their voice, they will tell you that I cannot make call where I am now. That I can only chat. So I don't believe that. Thank you and God bless you, sir.
Okay.
Let's hear from Victoria Work. What's your mic, man?
Good evening, Mr. Kai. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear. You're welcome.
Okay. Good evening, Biafrans. For my location. Asim kudo dịrị nwoke dịrị nwanyị bụ ndị ọbụla chọrọ udo kudo bịara ha o. Kai, I'm very, very happy what we are doing in short. In a man, they analyze very well. If all be onye ọbụla bata na your platform, in analyze Sunday, onye ahụ na-adị very happy before ọ na-apụ. Because Chineke nyere gị mmụọ iji akọwa ndị a very well, a na-aghọta ha. Ọ ịma na fasi na ha ma ihe, mana ha fụsịrị Biafrans ndị ma ihe karịa ha. Mgbe m na-afụ enwere ka isi mgbe ihe posturu this ceremony ebe our mama, big mama, Biafran mama, ebe o jere interview n'aka na nke Dr. Masanga. So mgbe ihe niile ka o si wee kọwasa ihe niile ihe ji wee finish bụ na isi Biafrans, listen, this is a genuine person. No bro, onye na-asị Biafrans, this is your enemy. So when you are saying this, I started laughing because this is how my mother is explain something. My mother will say it the way you will continue laughing. Something that is not laughable, you will be laughing. Asị m Chineke gọzie gị ka isi akọwa ihe ndị a niile. Ana m enwe joy mgbe ọbụla m watch the platform gị.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Mgbe na-asị nnọọ ifugo nye ka o si ada m, ịma Chineke maka o si eme ihe. Ịma Chineke etigo ha ọgbaghara, Chukwu etigo ha ọgbaghara Beatrice ka Dr. Ngozi nwegodu peace for the meantime. Every time Dr. Ngozi, every time Ngozi on the best, at least obenata to small.
I don't even think that na CS na bother about that those nonsense.
No, even if no bother ha go to otu ha si ekwu ya na-ewute anyị nwa. Ọ na-ewute anyị. Ịghọtago? Dutu na-enwe ihe nwaanyị mmadụ.
Na mbido ka ọ na-ewe m ebe nkịta ọ na-akpa mma because ka iwe ebe na-ewe gị wen ya. Ịma na ekwugo m ebe a, but ife kasị m obi bụ that mda na-ajụjụ onwe m ọ bụrụ na ị na-aga na street fụ onye ara ịmago na onye ara na wee jụọ gị ịmago na-akpọzi gị wa n'ịdị ibo iberibe onye gba ọtọ nọ na West Bean na Tom na-asị gị na ibo iberibe ọ ga-ewe gị iwe. Will you be angry to that mad person like na ị na-aga anọ kịta na street ifo onye ara nọ na tuku n'akụkụ West Bean gbagara na ịmago wee tọ nọsị gị na ibo iberibe sị gị na ka ịdị niile esi isi n'ibo iberibe na-ajụ gị ọ ga-ewe gị wa iwe na onye ara kwụ odogwa na
mba enweghị m time nke ahụ.
Ọya ka ị ga-aghọta na ndị a na-ekwute atịnị bụ onye isi ịtụ ndị ịma na onye ara dama na ya na ahị ya onye ọbụla ma na ya na isi adị ya ma ga-ema na ọbụla alọghị na obidobe
anyị nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ịntanetị mgbe ọbụla
o kwesịghị na-ewe gị na efe ọbụla ha na-ekwu bikos na onye na-agwa gị okwu bụ isi na-adịrọ mma.
Yes, mana anyị nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ịntanetị na-aghọtanụ mana ndị nke na-anọ n'ịntanetị bụ ndị be anyị ndị ụmụ nwaanyị ndị a niile nọcha n'ime obodo na-aghọtacha ihe na-aga ọkwa nke a kọrọ ha nke ha nụchatara ha ekwelu.
Ya ka o ji wee dị mma na onye ọbụla ma gụwa ma mụwa ndị anọ n'ime obodo ị na-ekwu okwu ya ị na-apasịkwa message to them n'akwụkwọ fada na-ekwe ife na-eme n'eziokwu ka a na-ekwu ya abụọ adị m ekwe ya ka ị promote anybody ha chenjikwa ekwu eziokwu anyị kwuo ekwere na ha na-ekwu eziokwu ife ikwu kịta bụ eziokwu mana in as much as ha fi nọ ashia ka a ga-eji wee wuo ụlọ wee mee everything mba because that asha dị na too much every country ọbụla both ma America every country wee ndị kwekwe ọbụ ha ga-emerecha everything adịghị m ekwu okwu na a na-achọ the person ga-abụ not like na ama mere mistake ịchọwa na-ema nweta ọ dị ka nwoke chọrọ ịnụ nwaanyị na-achọ perfect woman you can't see it or nwaanyị na-achọ ịnụ nwoke na-achọ perfect man it's not possible kama na ị ga-iwe three options if you need na nwaanyị ma ọ na nwoke if ha na 3 if ha na 2 out of that 3 or even 1 plus you can manage it no ya but no boss nke ị na-achọ ka iwetache everything ịchọ na nwoke ịchọ nwoke dị tolo ogo na ọ ga-ama ma nwoke jide ego bi n'ebe dota ime no see it yo
nke a bụ eziokwu nke a bụ eziokwu na
anyị na-ekwu okwu leader ga-abụ emefe ọ bụla ka a na-ekwu kama na a na-ekwu okwu ego abụọ ị na-alalụ dị ịtọ ịnọ na bed gị chite na ewu onye na-ekwuchitere gị okwu obi adịna gị mma onye nke a na-achọ oge su tata imagine just obere nwanchakịrị position aka ya ele gị iji ọzọ enyekwa na ego enye just tukpu gị n'ime ya ị na-agba dị nịga onye gwa gị na ọ ga na ife imere isi ikpọla gị ya savọ ya akwụkwọ ka ọ gawa kọt ọ ka dota na eze emezi ọ bata na ba ya bụ na nke a bụ bụrụ ndị tọs na-agba mmadụ ka
na-eme sọsọ kọs ọ bụgoro sọsọ kọs rugo na mbido ihe a onye nụsịa kọs ahụ ọ bụgodo na onye nụsịa kọs niile ahụ ọ na-eme oge ahụ kọs onye nke ọkọs onye
ị ga-asọ ọbụla kọs ọ chọrọ ka ọ kọs bikos one thing bụ ile kọs another thing that kọs ilere ịdị effective
onye ga-enye even if at all na ọchịchị na a na-evotu godo onye ga-evoturu onye na-esota ele kọs
akwụkwọ nwere nke okwu maka marketplace na marketplace of God na all those nonsense ka ị na-enechi onye na-ajụ onwe gị ebe ka esi kpọta ya because ike gwụkwa amakwa m onye ọbọt ife na-afụ na social media mba ekwume na mbido na ọkwa niile na-agba mmanya ngozi Eggman na mbụ one of the powerhouse ngozi ebe ọ na-eme ma analyze mgbe one na mbụ powerhouse ngozi ndị na-epromote ngozi kịta na dat na na-ekwu maka Deriko wa mama ka ezi ọlọ ya kịta mụ na ya ife okwukwo maka Deriko na just few days now ọ kachukwu nke ekwu maka Deriko all this month because ọ dara bụ Deriko vam kịta kama na vam na-esi Deriko because ọ na-adị awewe which my prayer bụ long may it continue na nghọta so all these things bụ ife ịma ọkwa time oge echiri ụlọ bụ ụtụtụ ya if you feel that na kịta dị macha na everything na oge Nkere bụ the best oge afọ dị mkpa afọ ogologo ime mana ndị anyị kpọrọ that name a nọkwụsị ya na from Aishonowu to Eggman afọ dị mkpa afọ ogologo ime ya aka na afọ ogologo ime oge Nkere ka ime wa dị ka ọdana flat
Chineke na-arụ ihe na-enye anọ na God dey work am Chineke at least ka ha nwegodo confusion n'elu confusion ha na patch sisi wee na-epiokasị isi na-enyokasị obere ihe asị Rose apụgokwa ugo 247 abịarọ first lady asị ugo arapụgokwa ya ma still ha nwere very big problem n'ime onwe ha
organized criminals those are ị na-eme best ka gị na-eme ọ ya ga-eme gị fọbụ na fakụ unu amụkịsịkwa like mfe ebe ha na-ekwu ha na-eme USB analyze na like watch ya because ọ na-eme m na-amatakwu how stupid how rooted ha dị na their stupidity like ọ na-eme m na-amata na ejikwa website dị na-achọzi ịma ihe but o dokumenta na chere ji gị ka na ọ dị very very tight because amamihe kọrọ ndị a okay CS bido na mbido wee kwuo that na success abụlọ choice success kita na both my roles everybody kita na success aka na after 7 months so kedu we brain somebody if for months ago kika na afuna kita don't worry Ka ha bụ ikwu topic ka ihe ndị ọzọ mee.
nwa ekwusigo nsef ịma na adị na-enwe ọtụtụ okwu n'ọhụ nweta okwu mpue abụrụ m onye ọtụtụ akụkọ na nwebere ka m na-adị na-ekwu ekwusigo m
Thank you so much. Thank you.
maka okonko ndem ha ma ndị si kedu ka iru ga-adị gị ma PM pụta nke a shame upon all of them now. Satellite media bịara na-akọsọ onwe ife na-ayọ gị biko mekwana onye nke ahụ ebe na onye nke agba ignorance na-enye ya nsogbu satellite media now that's onye agbọ amama onye agbọ kwa onye data that's satellite media. That satellite media now na attack rigo ga ahụ
nke dị daga ịdị ọcha
mba nke a dị ojii na-anaghị asụ Igbo ọ machaghị asụ Igbo okoko ndem na-ekwu okwu na ihe na ya every time na TV ya ọ batara na program gị gịnị na-abụ na challenge owesi na Ngozi Ọrabeze anaghị emechi ya ọ bụ nke a ọtụtụ dị ike ka isi wee chefuo program ị mere eme
afọ ịkpọ ka na mụrụ ewegoro ọbụla satellite media ka ndị mara onye na-ekwu afa channel ya bụ satellite media
afa ihe na ya bụ satellite media.
Mba ọ bụ na ị ga-esi ekwere m onye isi edem ya ọ Green Light Africa ka ị na-ekwu
ọ bụrụ Green Light
ọ Cobweb ọ Chigozie
Chigozie media ya bụ satellite media ọ Chigozie
Cobweb something Cobweb Chigozie ka ị na-ekwu okay good ọ Chigozie hapụ ya nke
biko onye nke anọkwa ignorance na-enye ya nsogbu enwekwa ihe ọma kpofukwa ihe ahụ niile ahụ ole esi gbaghara ya na cost niile ahụ ole esi si Chineke gbaghakwara ya let that cost not happen in his life and his family biko because
ị na-ele cost ị ga-enwe niile ị ga-eji wee lee cost
mba nke ole eliri onwe ya ọ bụ ọdụ gị nwa onwe ya ka ole eliri
ya ka nna wee hapụgodo ya nke ịfụ na chemist dị ka ya na-akọ na chemist na-akọ na-ekwogo hapụ chemist ya nọgo na 2x2 ọ nọ na hapụ ọ na-akọ kịta ka mbọ ị na-ekwu satellite media afịa bụ satellite something Cobweb something wave ka ọ na-aza nke na watching ya bụ data nke ngwa gị na thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Greg, you are on your mic. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, Maz, Guy, good evening.
Amalagema, good evening to you.
Good evening to Biafrans, yeah. Yes, my brother, we thank God again this evening. I thank God I had the when this afternoon when you came to choose survival, but I didn't come in. It's like
I'm very busy. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You know, after an happy Buyana resisi. Now, Nkere and his group, we are enjoying all their confession and their testimony every day. Every day there is new things to learn from them. But one thing is, every Biafra now that is wise and every Biafra that is looking for freedom, it is absolutely clear that they are not looking. These people did not come for Biafra. it is becoming very, 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 very clear that Oge Nkere knew a lot of things about what happened to our PM. He knew a lot of things. And these guys knew a lot of things. Biafran should go beyond all this, their confession. Biafran should think beyond this, their confession, and all these things they are doing. This thing Nkere and his group is doing, they are only trying to distract Biafrans for thinking and doing the necessary thing. There is no other person that is sponsoring Nkere today if it's not Nigerian government. There is nothing that is giving Nkere strength and backbone today if it is not Nigerian government. Nothing. Nigerian government and his paid masters, the so-called themselves lobby that was mistakenly accepted by our PM. The lobbies and Nkere are absolutely 100% working for Nigeria. If any Biafrans are not thinking deep, then that person is making a big mistake. Number one is this. When you look at all the whole matter and the court case, they sued the USB in the name they are suing Dr. Ngozi Arabeze and the cabinet. And now they are doing many things they are doing, knowing fully well that what they are doing is illegal, and their so-called lawyer and their lobbyist is standing for them. When they came back from Finland, they started lying about the Biafra army, that Ngozi Arabeze is against them. When they find that lie doesn't hold water, they shift to chatter. Now, Simon Ekpa, the PM, and the cabinet and Biafrans worked so hard to prepare the charter. And they went to convention in Finland and launched the charter. And after that, they came back and worked so hard and planned for Biafra declaration. And that came to pass. Biafra have a name. Biafra declared. Biafra have every document they know to defend themselves as a nation. And Nkere and his lobbyists are trying to scatter everything. So, if these people were indeed fighting for Biafra, and if they didn't know anything, their mind will be telling them that PM might come out tomorrow. What will he think? PM might come out next tomorrow. What will he say? If you come in to all the medias, it is only USB that is talking about today, tomorrow PM coming out. These people, their mind and anything never mentioned that. They are all those people defending them. They are not interested, and it shows that they knew from day one what they are doing. They knew a lot of things that we didn't know, even to today. So their mind is not telling them that what will PM do if he come out tomorrow. So they're not expecting him soon out with all the actions. You cannot tell me that if Nkere and his evil gangs know that PM will be coming out next week, or they are expecting him to come out next week, Nkere will be coming out to start threatening his co BRGiE Part 2 that he wants to sue them if they don't take time? Or did he think that if PM is coming out next week, or if he expecting next week, that when PM come, he will support the people he paid to lobby for Biafra in freedom to be going to court against the fellow Biafran that he spent, that is, he spent all his time, sleepless nights, day and night, working hard, resign from his party, resign from his business, with all the whole threat. They threaten him his life, both home and abroad. That when PM come out, what he will enjoy to hear is, Nkere is suing USB or suing Dr. Ngozi Rebeze. Nkere is suing the people that he even went out with. This is the kind of thing that PM want to hear. That to show you that he is not, and he knew what he's doing, that he is not even expecting that his master will be coming out tomorrow. That is 100%. So any Biafra is not thinking deep, more than thinking very deep in what is happening, then that person is deceiving himself. I'm just telling you the fact. And with all their confession, for this so-called lobby to come out and tell you that he thinks that PM, that the Finland might want to imprison him, and when he come out, that he will not be mentally okay to lead what he has been leading. What did that tell you? Which crime did he commit that will make Finland to imprison him? What is his offense? And that man who is a lawyer and a lobbyist, if there's nothing they knew, or if there's nothing they had to do against what we are doing. And now, the people that tell you that they have charter that will prove that Dr. Ngozi Rebeze is wrong, went and paid extra $20,000 to make a bylaw. So they throw away the charter and make their own bylaw that will suit to the crime they are committing and their evil. So they were preparing, making a law that will suit them, or that will protect them to go and sue Dr. Ngozi Rebeze. And you tell me that these people don't know something that you didn't know. So when you think about all these things, you know that these people are very evil. And any Biafran that are still following them to today is a very big enemy of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra, and Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of Biafra. So these people are more evil than what we are thinking. Okay, let's go to Imam Madhabo and the Vam 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 and the rest of those people that call themselves professor, doctors that followed him, that they are now left Nkere. Why did they not test their popularity now? How many people are following them, even with all their degrees and their high level of education and the high level of everything? How many people were they able to convince that is following them today? That is another question. At least they test their popularity. Even only Nkere, they could not even push him outside and stand. Now, Nkere is pushing them outside, and Nkere is having more people than they have. So where are they testing their popularity? We want to know. I remember when Dr. What do you call her? Azoka left. Azoka left, she don't make noise because she knew she cannot stand to fight the PM. And she just left quietly, respect herself till today. But these people, they left, they started fighting Nkere, and they could not even, they don't have the power to fight him. Nkere now sacked them. So let Biafrans think more deeper. There is more to what these people are doing than they think. They knew a lot of things. They knew the evil they did, and they're not panicking. They're not thinking tomorrow it's possible that the PM is coming out. Their mind is going a different direction. So those people who think like this are the people who say they want Biafrans are following. Those people don't want Biafran from the one. Any of them that is have followed these people never wanted Biafra from any corner. So let the Biafrans sit up and think and ask themselves questions, and let Nkere come and tell us what he knew that we didn't know. I think there is more to this. That is my own. The whole thing. That is why I think, and that is what my mind is telling me, that there is something that behind what these people are doing. There is nobody that will tell me anything. There's no prophet that will come and tell me that Nkere is empty, and I will believe him. That person is a lie. All these people, that person is a lie. They know more than what we know. The Nigerian government is behind them to distort everything. So what I will encourage every Biafran, those who are strong, to continue in doing what they are doing and to put them back. Let the Satan get behind United States of Biafra, and let the Satan get behind Dr. Ngozi Rebels and all the cabinet. Let the Satan get behind what we are doing. That is my last message. Thank you, Mazikai.
Thank you so much, Greg. God bless you. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's hear from Ozel. Ozel, mute your mic. Ozel, are you there?
Yeah. Just a minute. I'll call you. A minute.
Okay, so should we give mic to another person, or because I want to? Solomon, I see you. You're welcome. I see you, Solomon.
Yeah. We grieving Mazi Kai, grieving Biafrans. Am I
You're
coming out?
welcome. Loud and clear.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Yes. There is that saying. You say that one with God is majority. We keep on saying this, and like you always say, we keep on saying it. You know, one of the preacher in Nigeria, he said, "I keep saying it, keep saying it, keep saying it." It becomes a slogan of the church. Are you getting it? So we keep on saying the truth. We keep on saying the truth in essence that we know that what we are saying is truth. Are you getting the point? We know that what we are saying is the truth. And what is that truth? The USB declared. That's the only truth. And that's the only way out. And that's the only simple truth that we every blessed day, morning and night and evening, we are here saying that singular truth. USB declare. And that's all we are talking about here. No matter the propaganda, no matter the blackmailing, no matter the gang up, no matter everything. Sometimes you will not ask yourself, how many are them? How many are them? Are you getting it? How many? How many of them? You find out that they are just a few individuals try to sabotage, destroy all our efforts to the promised land. Are you getting it? Sometimes people do say these people are sponsored by Nigeria or whatever. But sometimes, if you know how our mind works, you know that the most poisonous thing anyone can, generate in this life is a negative thought. The most dangerous thing anyone can imagine in this life. Our thought form is more powerful than anything on this earth. If at all Nigerian government are not sponsoring them, the other way around, you now know that it is their mindset, their negative thoughts, their evil plan, everything are all emanating from their heart. And nothing but, if at all they are not sponsored by anybody, have in mind that everything that coming out from their mind, they have a very negative thought about what we are doing. In the declaring hall, you can see how they choose to sit or some in a particular seat. When you look at their face, you will know that they are not happy. And you will not ask yourself, why are these people are not happy upon all everything? For everybody that came there, everybody was rejoicing, they are happy. You can see the smile on everybody's face. But these particular individuals are not happy. What have we done to them that made them not happy? You know, that the thing is coming from their heart. Their heart is so negative. They have so much negativity in their heart, and that's what they are transmitting. That's what they are pushing out, because you can't give what you don't have, and that will lead them to all their plans, all the evil things they are doing. Can you imagine an INEC chairman of Biafra Freedom that they have been dissolved? You know, it becomes from the same platform they have dissolved. They use as a platform, they generate whatever they call themselves, APM or whatever. And you're beginning to wonder, what is these people, what is their mission? What do they want?
My brother, there's nothing like INEC, chairman with Biafra. INEC, you say INEC, you're talking about Nigerian Independent. INEC, the full meaning of INEC has to do with Nigerian Independent Electoral Commission. So it's not Biafra don't have anything INEC. It's just that
they are trying to, all of them, they just try to, become a demigod on what they are doing. They don't try to become a demigod. Try to become something as a deity, They can form a cabal and do whatever they like. No matter the legality of what they are doing, they don't care. They keep on doing all funny things all this while. More than 7 months now, they try to destroy all our efforts. All the structure of Mazin, they call it, all the structure of PM. They want to destroy everything overnight. That's why I always say that they're just a few individuals. They are not many, because the majority carry the votes. The Genu Biafra are 100% stand with the USB government. That's why they cannot make the headway. That's why you see the chaos in their group. That's why they keep on accusation upon accusation among themselves. No matter all they did, they will never see the light of the day. That's the only assurance I'm giving to them. The true Genu Biafra knows. It's normal. But it's normal. It's normal in every agitation. It's normal. Something of this nature happens. So Biafra should be aware, because the PM already dedicated us how so many countries they got their independence, what they undergo through. Some even went to civil war after their declaration. So it's normal. It's normal phenomenon. So it shouldn't be. I wasn't even panicked, because I have already followed the PM for a very long time. I've been able to educate myself a little on how so many countries got their independence, what they undergo. So I wasn't surprised. Look at South Sudan, the youngest country in Africa. After their declaration in 2011, they went into civil war. So it's normal. So what happened? Our own cannot. It's just because Biafrans are smart and wise people. That's why you see these things are happening like this. We are smarted people. We are wise people. That's why all their evil plan wouldn't see the light of the day. It's just because to tell you the kind of people we are. Yeah. We are not the type of people that you can fool and we'll be watching you fooling us, continue fooling us. That's why they always say that you when nigga or you blah, watch the person, but the second one, they keep on saying that, and it's true, because they can't keep on. You can't cheat me now. First one, second one, third one, and continue, because normal things, You will be wise up. So all these things are always translated on everything we are doing. You understand? That's why these particular individuals, they can't have their way. They have tried every possible knowledge they can able to exhibit. They find that they cannot make a way. Look at Baba saying all manner of funny things. I keep on enjoying what they are saying. I know it's normal thing. They keep on. Allow your enemy to leave, because they will be there and see what you become tomorrow. I don't wish them death, but let them learn that no matter how gang up you gang, USB remain the true government for Biafran agitation. The APM even said it. He said his government is he admitted that their fallback republic is a temporary. After our grant is liberated, the government will be dissolved. So why are you wasting your time there? A government that will be dissolved to compare a government that have already been established. So why wasting your time there? The Genu Biafra should ask themselves, why wasting time with all these people? They have admitted that their government will be dissolved after our land is liberated. How you yourself will not ask a question? How possible can they do that? Which backup, which diplomatic relationship are they building? Rather than Robert Fulani every day here and there, Robert Fulani, all their, you look at, watch all their platform, all their program is all about Ngozi. They have never tell you this is what we have achieved. We have doing this, we have done that, we have done this, we are building a relationship with this country, we are building an embassy, no matter how it look like, even though in one room, we are doing this, we are doing that. Rather, they always criticize everything USB government did. But they have not done anything. So the difference is very clear, dear friends. The difference is very clear for you to see. No matter, there is no perfect government on this earth. We keep on saying, even America are not perfect. No matter the approach of our DPM, everybody have their own style achieving a result. Don't expect her approach to PM or Nandi Carlo approach. All of them have different approach. What matters is the ending result. Restoration of our total restoration. That's the ending point. Whatever approach you use it, let's encourage them. They are human. Let's encourage them. Telling them all manner of things, calling them terrorists, all these kind of nonsense names. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't help at all. It's not helping issue at all. So I will advise those illegality group, whatever they call themselves, should know that amateurs are go mine. When much? That's the only thing I have to, that's my summation tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Greg. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and see you again. Let's move to who is it? Who is the next person? Okay, that is okay. The person that Ozil just finished talking, not Ozil. Let's hear from our own mommy, Madam Origin.
Mr. Kai.
Good day.
Good day, everyone. Oh, okay, let me see if I can do this very quickly. I greet everybody. This is a duty I mark present today, and I greet all of you, everyone here.
Thank
This
you.
job is a very good job. It's a voluntary job. It's what we are doing for ourselves. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a leader. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is a leader. We have scribes. We have people that encourage others. We have people at the background. We have men and women. Now we have an army. And everybody is doing what it takes, what they can do to build our nation. And I want to continue from the person that said, Igbe Nweze. I will continue from there. I will now complete the sentence. Igbe Nweze. Igbo Amawezeze. That means every man is a king in his home. Yes, every man is his Odogu. And because of that, the kings, the people we select as kings, they are administrative kings, because things are done from the grassroots. So when you look at it, that is why when you talk about Igbo, and when you hear we are a republic, and it is in our DNA, that is who we are. That is why it's been difficult for us to blend in this system. The system that is, though the system is a very criminal, now it is so criminalized that it is, I don't think anybody there should sit where they are. Everybody needs to get up and start running, because what they make it is a feudal system. pump and plane. And feudal system, it makes sure the people are subservient. It's always the overlord and the servitude, the servants. And when you are not in the class that have made themselves the leaders, they make sure that they subdue you, they turn you to be a slave, to be their slave. So everybody that is in that contraption, I feel sorry for them. Thank God, Biafra, we are out. So let me go back to who we are, which is why I come here every day. I don't know a lot, but the little I know, I share. And I have learned so much here too. I've learned from everybody. Why we are
We
a
appreciate
republic
you.
is that the first day you are born, you already have your position. If you are Diokpara, your position is there. Every Diokpara knows their role. They know
Yeah.
what to do in the family. If you are Ada, you already know your role. We don't scramble for position. We don't clamor. That is why we don't clamor for position, because we already know why they have. Then you have the age grade. The age grade meetings, they are progressive. You have the Omoada meeting. We are the original owners of town hall meetings, because I remember, like I told you, I was raised in the village. When they carry that gong and beat it, everybody comes around. The age grade will pick the best among them to represent them, like their spokesperson. And that is how we choose our leaders. And we choose from the best among us. The only thing I know, like Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will say, he will always talk about the education. When we refine and fine-tune what we have, though it will be a marvel to the world, because it is in our DNA. Republic, what they now call government of the people, for the people, by the people, democracy is ours, because that is in our DNA. When we don't mind all these ones, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy the way things are going, because there'll always be. I love when these few miscreants, they come out and they kind of echo when you say, oh, we are sieving the wheat from the chaff. You see the miscreant saying we are sieving the wheat from the shaft.
Yeah.
And you say, oh, the saboteurs. You hear the miscreant saboteurs shouting, sabos are here. And I'm like, okay, I understand. Like what you said. When people are crazy, they don't. That one of the things that eludes a crazy person is that they don't know they are crazy. And it is their neighbor that is ashamed.
That is true.
And one of the things I like about our government is that they are so laser focused, that I'm so proud of them. Laser focused. You'll never see a Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orebose coming out to rant.
No.
You will never see all the just check around. In time of fundraising, they are so civil. It's like you when I go to that, I'm just like, wow, this is looking good already. And so I am happy with how things are going. When people come out, and those of us that are here, everybody have their own way of attending to the miscreants. Some people give it to them, like my beautiful Miss Ada Rice. What is that her name again?
Who is that?
Progressive the Ada Rice.
Okay, bro. Why is such that we change your language?
She is now no. She even say it the way that whatever the madams, her name, she gives herself so many names, I don't know which one to call her. So yeah, she calls herself Ararai. So Miss Ararai has her own way of attending to them. Ada Simonekpa has a way of attending to them, and you have your way. Very one day I was laughing when you were Ararizing them. I laughed so hard. I say, Mr. Kai, when you insult people, they will tell you thank you, because the person won't even know when you have dished out all the when you don't wash them finish. They won't even know you don't wash them dry. Take care. This is and not madness. They won't even know. So your own system is, very, polished. So we are here to educate ourselves and to make sure that maybe they won't spoil things for us.
Exactly.
Let me stop it there, and I say let's keep doing what we're doing. Everybody, we all have different duties to build our nation and to recover. I keep saying we will recover. We will recover from what happened to us. Because you can't. I mean, some people were born into this nonsense, and they don't even know the difference, especially the ones that were raised in the outside. So they don't even know that this is not who they are. They don't know that there is something about them that is different from this criminality system. So it's small, we go. Yeah, so I rested there. Thank you so much for your microphone.
Thank you, Ma. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And one thing that happened to me that I love so much is growing up in village. So that is, if you're a village brought up, you understand. It's one of the best things that happened to me. And Divine Precious, our own sister, please help us unmute your mic. Let's hear from you. Divine Precious. I greet you. Greet you, ma. How's your family?
Ọkwa nke kịta ịghọta Kai odogwu bụ Biafra nke kịta ihe eji wee si ya nke kịta is
Odogu nọkwa gidigbam.
n'alụ m ya otu ahụ o si wee dum n'uche.
Don't mind me. I'm not.
There is no need to pretend. For now, you are doing good. You are doing well. Can be from greeting. And then in the building. Good evening, Biafrans. And I did not forget the last time I was in your program. Something happened. I'm very sorry. I didn't even remember to tell you the reason, but it's well, just the children palaver.
I noticed it. I noticed it immediately now.
The way I just cut off and I did come back. When I came back, I just a kind of text in a comment section and later.
Yeah, I understand. It don't happen to me here.
I'm somehow hiding so that I can not be. They are already making noise there, but I just left them to make this video. So meanwhile, Rejigo na nke ikpeazụ ọ dịgo ka ọ ya dị na nke ikpeazụ ana na-agba yara. In fact, all those statements from DOS that kita go make you ezigbote sense. So I'm late. I came late, but I watched that the post about the suspension, the suspender that suspend this. One can get so you back. This morning I have been.
True. That's side not suspended.
Yeah, I know how it goes down there. Oh wait, if I this thing, I do work. Okay, when our leader called the learned people intellectuals, they took it to be an insult. Now tell me how to explain it to you more than what you are seeing now. Ọkwa ndị n'obi isi ọkwa ha ọbụcha professionals ọkwa ha nọ na-enwe chemba Chineke mekwalụ m ebere ihe Chineke na mekwalụ m ebere. This word sometimes I found it difficult, but thank God for all those a kind of open eyes to make us to understand it better. That when you hear those words, you don't take it just it is a kind of insult. It's reality that we are seeing now. Meanwhile, how it is happening now is just like an Igbo adage that says, or they call the power, or they call the you understand? Because what you so pretense what is today. Apart from even this our movement, if you watch what is happening in fact in the whole world, is all this pretense. And try when you are kind of supporting evil, when that evil will expose, you will not be all that proud to come out to debug it because you already have attached yourself with the evil because you are gaining something from it. That is just what is happening now. Because I don't see the reason why in all this from the beginning till now that these people wouldn't know, even their followers wouldn't understand that this is scam from this fallback. A lot of evidence to prove it to them, yet they are not getting it. There's a statement that says, Master, are you saying anything?
No, I'm just laughing because they don't know that this is scam.
Imagine. So all these things that is going on, they cannot yet evidence here and there. Yes, just like this one added that says there is no amount of conviction that will make you to convince an idiot. I don't know. There is a way that they made that statement. That is just what I am seeing in all this, because from the beginning, day one, even the video you played here from the Finland, the convention, the declaration, you started from there. Why can't you ask question? Why are they not okay? Is it changing of date is your problem? How should it be a problem? If plan the most important thing that thing that you want to happen have already taken place. What is the problem there? Why
the annoying part of it or is after committing all these crimes, exposing themselves, they'll turn around and say that they are three wise men.
Imagine. The worst part of it is that these people that are following this book, now that BRGiE and Elias have now made it openly to call themselves gatekeeper. What does that mean? You hired somebody and that person turned to be your boss. It's unbelievable. I am still trying to get it. We are trying to run away from colonialism, and these people have already sold it before our eyes. To tell us that we don't have rights on our own, but these people now have say over us. We don't have say again in what belongs to us. Illegal the struggle before I get with our nation. God forbid. God forbid. And I still wonder how these people are still doing it. And to the one that is now like they are now bombarding themselves. But even in all these things, how will you in all those groups, if you say that maybe this one is the one you support, or maybe can you tell me how you will somebody that is truthful, somebody today you will say yes, tomorrow you will say no, next tomorrow you say it's yes, or and you are still telling me that the person is the person is a wise somebody. No matter how you know how to fix word, because you know that if you are wise and you are a kind of evil, You will know how to manage words. You will know how to convince people that black is white. But for them that they are deceiving is a pity. It's a very big pity, and that is why many people will perish. Because if you can search your conscience, there is no way you will not find out the lies from truth, or to know the reality from thought. There is no way. You must in one way or the other verify the main thing. Because as it stands now, anybody that is still there with them, they are just a kind of they are destroying their lives, because it's about to be over. Man, when you hear end time, many people doesn't understand it. And my greatest joy is that this thing we wouldn't have. There is no way that we can do this part on our own, even our DPM, our PM, and even our leader. But the spirit that is piloting this movement knows the right time to do it, and he is doing it perfectly. So I will not go much further than to say, onye kpatara nkụ ahụhụ gwara ngwere bịara ya ọrụ. All this confession will continue, and they will continue to make shame themselves till finally God will grant our heart desire, and ga-anọ na nsogbu anya na both from our own people and out of our people. Because imana, when we say a global conspiracy, is not just on us. Because afọ m Finland ka ga na-eji na-edile na-emezi ka ha bụzi Nigeria dọhụdị ka akakụ ha myself. But whichever way is coming, I know that Chineke na mgbada ngwụrụ anwa na our leader Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ọ na-eme eme kịta. Our PM agwakwa gị na ịnwa anwa ata ya na ịta agụgụ cancer. Many people enwego cancer without knowing. And mgbe ọ gaghị esu na ị na-anụzikwa na o nwere ihe mmerụ asịkwa na ịma, because many things is yet to happen. You just think it's just a mere word, but there is something in that statement. Our leader needs to go and it's not only for Nigeria. Everybody that is against this movement is part of it. So Mbadangwara is on them. Otare more is on them. Then onye tana just say this our PM Gina and Jock Gane. The deity Bunjoko Gini. Not only that, that's a cancer. Many age jiraka goteli without anybody illness here. So they will pass through. I will not message them because they have taken a lot of lives. And then at this moment, if you are part of this program listening to me, the only advice I will give you is to keep your hands clean. Otherwise, you will regret it. And when you because many people are gaga, their blood is crying or the vengeance of what have happened to them. Until they will suffer. Unless na hechigari. Hachigari akwa nke ezibie obokwa nke udo nke ada. Ebecha akwata ati echikwe me nke kanjo. So when once if you repent and repent for good, I believe that God will forgive, and it will be for good too. And he make clear good. That's how to come out from your sin. But if you don't have bamboki cover the evil image, you will still suffer. That is where I will just draw it for now. Thank you very much for
thank you so much, Divine Precious. Thank you. You just nailed it. God bless you. And my regard to your family. All right. Biafran has spoken. Even as Biafran has spoken, this is what it means. This is exactly that example of what Imam Madabu said, that Biafran has spoken, not me. So, but Imam Madabu, he have his own way of, propagating lies, which somehow is shocking. Many people have watched him bragging and yapping that nonsense. A man that people actually just have some respect. I don't used to pay attention about him, but as long as he committed all those things, no. Anyway, if you know, you know. So my people, we have come to an end of the live broadcast. We have spent 2 hours plus. So I think it is right time to end it here. God bless all of you that joined me from Ozil, Greg, Madam Origin, of course, always. Her support is endless. I'm very, very happy and I appreciate her so much. And Divine Precious. In case if you don't know, Divine Precious is a broadcaster. Many of you don't know that, but she's not. Why Madna? All the very busy, all the very busy. Oh yeah, she don't upload often, but anytime she have chance, she like yesterday she did. And please, all go and search for her, Divine Precious, okay, and support her as well. Very, very important.
Does
God
she
bless
have
you.
her? Sorry, Mazakai. Does she have what is her handle? The name?
Divine Precious.
Oh,
Let
just
me
Divine Precious. Okay.
let me see if I can display it. Though she's a preacher, genuine or couple one can about $1,000. Divine Precious. Divine Precious. I'm working on ego now. So if you want to help support her, you support her. But it might be what I feel by $1,000.
Yeah.
Divine Precious. Just a moment. Let me. Okay. Divine Precious is just. Can you send me that? Your okay. I've seen her. Is that because people may not have patience to locate her. She's still trying to have 1,000 subscribers. Let me display her this thing. Just a moment. Let me get it off for
Yeah, so
every.
that we can subscribe to her channel.
Yeah, very, very important. Very, very important. Because I'm not of anymore. I remember when I started, even for me to, that's why you see all these people, Van and Co. Uh, I remember when I just for that I commented on this guy platform using my channel's platform. This guy refused to read my comment. I don't know that my comment was not even about help me, but this guy refused to read my comment. Many of them like that because to them this media must occupy it and nobody should come closer. Ikegukwa. Anyway, just a moment. I need to get it up. I will have to put it through Carnival. Otherwise, because I cannot share screen here. I can't share screen at this moment. So that's why I have to make sure that I put everything in order. So let us just give me time. Let me put it. Mazakai, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Divine Precious.
Get to my church, I saw army, I saw police, I saw DSS, I saw the uniform I never have not seen before. NEPA, brigade, scout, everything was there to make sure I didn't call any particular group that will come and stop them. One big man, a judge in the church, asked them, which court gave this order? They said that he should come to government house and find out. Did you know what they have did to me because of Biafra, and you are asking me to step down? Did you know?
All right, this is her channel. In case for those of you that are looking for Divine Precious.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, this is it. Just you can see she have 868. I have subscribed already. Okay. Did you just subscribe now, Kevin, or you are with her before? Did you just subscribe now, or you are with her before? So any of you, if you are going to watch this video later, please, it won't cost you anything. Just help your sister. She's your sister. Don't think you are subscribing to a Fulani woman. She's your sister. Divine Precious, thank you so much, and God bless all of you for joining me this hour. Please see you again tomorrow. All right, and bye bye for now. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Did you know the pain? Did you know? Have you ever built a mansion and it was pulled down? Talk more of the one that has speakers. Speakers. When I mean speakers, the last speaker we bought in the church was, as at then, 8 million too. The way this thing that bring it back is not involved. The people that mounted it is not involved. Just the go and check the speaker called Virgin. All these things was destroyed. I don't want to be emotional because of Biafra. They know they can't touch me because many that tried it has faced so many problems. So they're afraid of touching me, which I know they will still come back.